Hello, how are you? So this is me, Ashir Amir Khan from Just Ashir, and today we are going to create a Vue.js application. So this is going to be a small stream where we are just going to design this from Dribble. I tweeted it yesterday. Go follow me on Twitter to get the latest updates. So this is the whole design. We are going to design it with Tailwind CSS and we'll do the Vue.js tomorrow. Okay, so let's get the code pen roll up. So let me create a new pen and then let me name it task list tailwind css component. Let me name it component. Okay, so let's import the tailwind css at first. Okay, we got the tailwind css and then I think we are done. Let's import a Google font. So I'm going to use the Inter. It's a font that you can see, its name is Inter, and then let's select the styles, regular and bold, semi-bold, medium. Let's embed it, import statement, and then here, and then body and font family, enter. Okay, so it should be working now. Let's see how we can create this. I'm creating this the very first time, so I don't know where to start. So let's create the navigation bar first. Okay, so what's in the navigation bar? So navigation bar looks like something like there's a logo. So let's get SVG for logo. So circle logo SVG, and then let's get an SVG for that. So let me get to the flat icon. Okay, so I'm showing you my project procedure, how I design project. That's why I'm collecting these things now. Okay, so let's get this because it's a task list. Okay, so it's PNG 5.2. Let's copy this image link from here and then let's put it here, commenting it. Okay, so let's start designing it. So okay, let's start with the navigation bar then. So first of all, this is a container for minimum height of the screen. It's a Tailwind class to take the maximum 100% of height for the whole screen, and then let do it bg gray to see that Tailwind is working or not. Tailwind is working. Okay, it's all good. Let's move it to the mobile version. Okay, and now let's make a navigation bar here. Okay, so this is div container and then a navigation bar. Let me do it container way. MX auto for margin auto, PX4 for horizontal padding, PY2 for vertical padding. Okay, so this is the navigation bar and this should be widthful, and let's put the image here. So let's copy the image link from here to there. So let's see, so this is the image link. Let's put the alt tag logo task list. Okay, and then a class for width, so width should be 8. Okay, no, 8 is not enough. 16. 16 is too big. 12. 12 is good. So let's get the margin top for the navigation bar. So it should be margin top should be 10. Okay, margin top looks good. And now something horizontally px4. Okay, so this looks good. Logo will be everywhere, so there should be also a cross sign. So let's get the cross sign image. So cross sign stream is working, right? Let me just check. So I think so that stream is working. So cross, let's get the cross. We just want a simple cross. Yes, we can get this. Let's get this copy image, and then no, not copy image, it's not Figma. Copy image link and then paste it here. Okay. Let's copy it here from here to there, and class should be w12 for this too. Let's see how it's looking. Now wtl is not good. W10, maybe w8 will also work. Okay, w6 w6 is good, I think so. Okay, yep. So we have to commit side by side. We have to put it side by side like this and this. It's coming block. So let's make the container flex. Okay, so it's flex now, and let's put the spacing between. So there's a class for it, justify between. Okay, so now it's looking good to me. So maybe cross sign is a much bigger image. So yes, this looks good. Okay, let's put this task lists. We are designing the main home page right now. So task list logo. So get out of the navigation bar and come down and put the header, and between the header let's put the logo. So this should be the h1, and what is the name? Tasks list. Okay, so task should be a b tag for bold. Okay, and the class is, it's also looking good here, right? And beside the logo, but yeah, h1 and then text 4xl. Okay, and text center, and then margin top of 10. Okay, so this is looking good. Margin top is a little bit bigger, so let's get the margin at the header. Okay, so not on the heading. So margin top should be 20 maybe. 20 looks good. So let's get a little bit of border. I'm not doing this type of border, I'm going to do this type of border. Okay, so let's get the border done first of all. So border green, and green 500, and border B. Okay, so we got the border. So this looks good to me, but green is not good. Border B 3, 4. Okay, this is a 4, so let's put the gray border. Okay, so and this should be 100. 100 is the background color so it's not looking. Okay, this little border looks good. Okay, so we are going to do this. So what's next? So task list and then a button. So button is also center, so let's make the header center. Okay, and so button is like what a button should be, the padding one. So there's so much padding, it's a squarey shape, so px8, and then background color is bg, it's bg in tailwind, so bg white, and a little bit of margin may also work. So I'm m2, and then let's put the content. So what is the content? So the content is the plus icon. So let's get the plus icon. Give me a minute. So I think this one is enough. So let's get this one and copy the image link and then paste it here. Okay, so this is the SVG. So let's grab the image here and then make it class. Where is the image? So where is the image? Okay, so let me check the button, debug the button, what's wrong with the button. Okay, okay, button is there. So why the image is not working? W8. Okay, it's working. So what we want is px8, not px8, p8. It's a squarey shape. Okay, so not that much bigger. W4 will work. W2, and then p3. Now p4, and margin, we just want margin top, so margin top should be 5 or 6, and w2 should be w4. Okay, so looks good to me. So there should be a hover state, so hover state will be a little bit of bg gray 800. Okay, looks good. bg gray 300. This one looks good to me. So, and now let's put a little bit of label here. So the label is add list. Okay, not inside the button. Okay, I understood. Let's put a span and add list. Okay, not a span. A span is an inline element. So div. Okay, so we got the add list. Let's style it a little bit. So margin top should be 2, and then color, so text gray 600, and text should be sm small. Okay, looks good. Margin top, let's increase the margin top. Okay, it's too much. Margin 4. Okay, okay. So yep, I can see. So yeah, looks good. And so what we have to do is create this box. Let's create this box first. So a div and then bg purple 300 400 and height of 48 and width of 1 out of 3. Okay, 400 does all looks good. So 800. Okay, 800 looks good. And now maybe 900. We want more dark. Okay, okay, so we want a padding on all sides. So padding 5 under it, and now the name of the title. So h3 and title. So this should be white, text white, not just white, text white. So and the size should be text XL. Let's make it a little bit of bold or font medium. Maybe font medium is good. Yes, font medium looks good to me. And now let's make it rounded, not this one, and give a little bit of shadow. Okay, so this is rounded now, and let's make it uppercase, not uppercase. What is the class for uppercase? Tailwind CSS uppercase. Let's see. Uppercase. The class uppercase. See how good is Tailwind CSS in naming things. So okay, uppercase looks good to me. So let's make it bold. I think bold will look good. Yes, bold is looking good to me. And let's put a little bit of border at the bottom and border P and border white. Okay, yes, looks good. So now let's put a little bit of padding at the bottom to get the border little bit of down. pv3, yes. So now let's get the task list. So I will store the task list in a ul and an li, and the li will be list item. Okay, so let's get the li right. Li got, yes, ul text will be white, and so and I think gray 900 will work, and now gray 100. Okay, and margin top of 5. Okay, so here comes the list items. So this should be smalls. So text sm xs extra small. Okay, so extra small, and the list item here will get a checkbox. So let's get the checkbox. Okay, form. Let's check where is the checkbox. This is the checkbox. Okay, so they are storing it in a label. Okay, I understood why it's a label. So let me get out of this and let me copy this here. Let me put it in a span. we don't need this class text sm here, we already got it. And then list item, and then I think we also don't need a span tag here. And input looks good, checkbox. So don't need this, we don't need this table things, we just need an li. We need label. Okay, uh, so let's make it rounded. Not this rounded, let's check the rounded classes. We want the full rounded, so circle, so rounded full. Okay, so let's get the rounded full here. And rounded full is not working. Okay, this also looks good, no problem, we'll get it to it later. So let's format this document first. So let's format the html, let's hide the css and js. Okay, so let's copy these list items. Ta-da, ta-da. Okay, so we want a little bit of margin after LELI. Okay, so let's select this and let's select. Okay, how to multi-select? Okay, control looks good, and here too. Okay, so class and empty3, now empty2. Okay, empty2 looks good. Yeah, we'll style it more. Let me check what we can do with this. Okay, this looks good to me. Let's copy this section, let's close this. And no, not this. Okay, this. No, this div, bg purple. So, and let's change it to bg orange, and make it flex so they come side by side. Let's remove this border now, we don't need it. Okay, and let's get the justify between to get the center width. And now let's copy another one. Okay, let's copy another one. We just copied another one, and 131313. So okay, we want a little bit of spacing here. Justify center. Okay, so the spacing is not coming here. Maybe we have to do it like this. So it's 1 3, so let's make it 4 out of 12, 4 out of 12, 4 out of 12. Okay, spacing is not there. I think it's because of this padding 5. Let me see. Let's make it border box border. Let's put the box border on every div. Okay, so justify center is not working. justify. Okay, let me get out of this from the container. Maybe container is doing its own work. And why there is no spacing here? It's justify between. Okay, so let's do this 4 instead of 3. Okay, we have to do 3 then. 4 instead of 3, and there's already 3, and this one should also be 3. Okay, we got the spacing that we wanted. Now do we justify where it is? Justify center, and maybe justify between is good, and get the margin from both sides. So empty mx3. Okay, yeah, this looks good. No problem with this at all. We'll see. And what's next? The next thing is I have to get it rounded. Yeah, why it's not rounded? Okay, let's go down. So let's design this navigation bar first, then we'll go around it. So task list. Okay, it's overflowing because of the height. Let's remove the height from everywhere. So H48 and control shift H. Let's H48 and H48, and I know H48. Okay, so let's get to the 400. Okay, let's design, and now let's move to the navigation bar. So let's get to the navigation bar then. In the section tag, oh, and let's design then another nav and nav. So this should be flexed because there are 3 sections, and justify between. So first section, second section, and third section, so they all are with 1 out of 3. Let me design this first. And border, so here copy this and then copy this. Okay, so let's get a little bit of margin of 5 maybe. Okay, so let's get the icons. So we want a home icon, home, so this one looks cooked. I want the black ones. So copy image link and in JavaScript. So home icon and then this, and go to the start of the line and then copy this image and paste it here. Image and this home icon and class and width of 4, now width of 8. So text center, and this should be block and MX Auto. Okay, and padding should be 3. Okay, so let's make it border. Box border and absolute. So we just made it box border, so let's increase the width to 12. Okay, so and hover state for this, so hover state should be bg gray 500. What was that? Bg gray 300 maybe. This one looks smooth, so let's get this one. So what is another gif? Calendar. Okay, so let's get the calendar here. Where is the calendar? Wait for the calendar. Let's get this one. Which one? Let's get this. There are so many calendars here. Let's get this one. Okay, so copy image link and then let's paste it in the JavaScript section and calendar svg. So copy this link and close the JavaScript, close the CSS image. Let's copy this image first. Okay, and then this image, this calendar, and copy and replace this, and also do get this our state here. What is the problem here? So okay, okay, so let's copy the calendar svg from here and no, so let's paste it where it is. Yeah, this one. No, this one, and calendar icon. Okay, now get the third icon, and it's bars. Okay, and let's get the bars. Mm, this one is good. Let's take this one and bars and Okay, let's copy this image from here. Now let's copy the whole div, paste it here. Let's replace the image. I just replace the image and then bars, icons. Okay, so this all looks good. So I think, yeah, we are going good. So this should not like this. So we will increase the width with the responsiveness. But the navigation bar is looking really, really good. Yep. So okay, actually this should be responsive. So it's responsive, but this should stay. Okay, okay. Drop it, man. Absolute and bottom 0. So width full. No need of a margin now. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, we also need. Oh, drop it. What's the problem with you? Okay, so here we also want a BG gray and then 100. It should not be transparent. Okay, this is looking good to me. So it's hair good, it's good hair, and when we are reaching here, the smaller screen size, it's breaking down. So it's 400 pixel. So let's fix it right now. So where to fix it? So this is the title list item here. So this will become W, let's see, W2. No, 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 not W2. This will become 4. Oh, all should become W4, and we'll increase the size at the bigger screens to get the spacing. Okay, so let's get the margin right if we can. We can get the margin. Okay, so okay, let's get the margin then. Let's get the margin. Okay, here margin and here margin. Here we don't need the margin. Okay, so this is 400 pixel. It's breaking down on 400 pixel. I think we can afford it. There's no problem in it. So otherwise, what will happen if we put another box here? Let's try. So let's put another box. This looks amazing. Okay, so BG red, 500, and now let's make it. Okay, let's get this. So this is the one, right? section, so we want it to be fixed width. Let's make it fixed width. So let's make it width of, let's take the width parameters. So max width should be, let's get the width. Okay, so the width should be 11 out of 12. Let's get the width 11 out of 12, and after that it should scroll, overflow, scroll. What is the overflow properties? Let's see. So overflow, scroll. Okay, okay, looks good. Okay, so the overflow is scroll now. Let's put a margin right on everything. So we didn't put the margin here, so that's why it's getting like this. Now this one is orange. Let's put the margin on red. Not on the last one, but on the red. Okay, so now as this is like this, so we can put anything of any width, right? So we can put like 4 12 by 12. Yep. So I think there's no need of this width. Besides, we can put the literal width. Ah, so it's scrollable as you can see. So yep. And now let's see on the bigger screens. It's looking good. Okay, it's not in the container. So on bigger screen, this should be in the container. So let's put it in the container then. So div from here to here, this should be in the container on larger screens. So class larger container, larger px4. Okay, so now why? Larger container, larger px4, mx auto. I forgot the mx auto. Maybe because of the width of this, with 11 12 we have to do it mx auto this, larger container this, not a upper div. As you can see, it's in the container right now. So see, we just made the scrollable task lists. Yeah. As you can see, we can scroll down to down to down. Okay, so this looks good. Let's remove the div from here and drop it. Let's put remove diff, and then see, it's, yeah, scrollable. And we can also add task from here, we can close from here. Let's put the hover state here. So on hover, this is a button basically. So let's put this cross in a button. Okay, so let's copy this and paste it here, and let's put it in a button. So no margin top, no BG white, all good. So this is a button, as you can see. Okay, so logo and this we'll fix it. Yeah, I'll fix it and upload the next stream. Now you can see that we made it in Tailwind CSS entirely, and this looks damn good. Okay, so let's end the stream here. It's getting long and long and long again and again. It's 45 minutes already. So we'll fix it tomorrow when we turn it into a VueJS application, add the task, add the list. Okay, so last thing, go follow me on Twitter, and yeah, that's all. Go and follow me on Twitter. So okay, and also comment on this post that what you want next. I will do it, inshallah. So let's end the stream then.